Good morning. Give everybody a minute to find their spot. Welcome to the Allen Avenue Unitarian Universalist Church for our in-person and our online worship. And welcome to all of you on Zoom as well. Whether today is your first time here or you've been coming for years, we are so glad that you are with us. My name is Terry Grover. My pronouns are she and her. And I'm a member of lots of things, stewardship and the new fledgling membership committee. Please speak to me afterwards if you're interested in joining us. We are a growing community that transforms lives through the power of love. Our mission calls us to celebrate diversity, encourage spiritual growth, and promote social responsibility while we travel on and care for the earth. Welcome also everybody at home. If you're attending for the first time, please go to our website and fill out the welcome card so we can know more about you. I have just one announcement here from Vicki Delfino and the Building and Grounds. Please stack your chairs on the sides of the sanctuary after the service because we have a renter coming in just at 12:30. That's easy. Okay. We invite all of you to take this opportunity to silence your cell phones so that we can be fully present to one another. And after the service, please grab a cup of coffee in the kitchen window and stay for conversation. We do encourage you to find somebody you've never met before and introduce yourself. And those on Zoom, of course, can stay on and connect with one another. Now let us center our hearts and minds with the ringing of the chimes.
river flowing, water running by. I'd like to be that river, see what I might find. I feel the wind a-blowing, slowly changing time. I'd like to be the wind that swirl and shape the sky. I smell the flowers blooming, opening for spring. I'd like to be those flowers, open to everything. Open to everything. Open to everything.
Beautiful. Thank you, Women's Trio. Good morning, church. What a joy to see each and every one of you this morning. And hi, Zoom Sanctuary. I can't see your faces yet, but I know you are there, and I'm thrilled you are here. My name is Reverend Tara, and I use the pronouns she, her, and they, them. And I am the transitional minister here at Allen Avenue UU Church. Whoever you are and wherever you are on your life's journey and on your faith journey, you are welcome here, and you're in good company. Today is the final Sunday of the official church program year, and beginning next week, we will shift to summer mode with weekly services here and on Zoom, led by A2U2 members and friends. So please join us, same time, same place, different style. And it is the tradition of this congregation to celebrate the Unitarian Universalist Flower Communion on this last Sunday. And this year we also celebrate 3 of our young people as we mark with ritual and with blessing their bridging from youth to young adulthood. And so as you arrive in this place and in this moment, I invite you to take a deep breath. We are in a threshold moment, a moment of endings and a moment of new beginning. A miracle, really, that we are here breathing, that we are here breathing together. Come and be welcome. You are joyfully called to worship.
As the first hint of green begins to peek through the barren ground, as that little sprig grows into a healthy stem, as that stem grows into a stalk and forms a bud, as that bud slowly opens with each new day to form a yellow daffodil, let us be like that first hint of green, renewed by the warmth of the sun's rays, and ready to emerge with a new energy, ready to face the day. We light this chalice to bring a glimmer of that warmth into our space. Please rise if you're willing, as you're willing and able, for our hymn number 38, Morning Has Broken.
anniversary of the Unitarian Universalist Flower Communion, we remember the story of Christian turned Unitarian Norbert and Maya Čapek, who, upon returning to their homeland of Czechoslovakia after the First World War, realized that the traditional ritual of bread and wine would no longer serve their growing theological diversity in their congregation. Čapek turned to the beauty of the countryside, to the beauty of flowers, and he developed the flower ceremony. He asked his congregants, like I have asked you, to bring a flower or a bunch to church from their gardens, from the field or the roadside, and to place their flower in a vase, which we haven't done yet. There was a church community, no less unique as individuals for being united, for being a bunch. Following the service, each person was invited to take a flower from the vase, a different one than they had brought, symbolizing all that we receive here that's different from what we bring, and how we bring it out into the world and into our lives with us. And so at this time, I have a couple of helpers, and if you see them overwhelmed, you could become one as well. You will be invited to pass your flowers to the ends of the aisles, and our helpers will come through and collect them and then arrange them at the front of the sanctuary, creating a beautiful symbol of the diversity and loving joy and beauty of this congregation. Look at that. These flowers we see before us, They come in many shapes and colors. They come in many sizes and shapes and shades. They carry different scents. Some have no scent at all. Yet all were created by the same miracle.
The miracle that these blossoms grow every year out of the divine mixing of water, soil, and sunshine.
Our lives are miracles as well.
Despite our trials and disappointments, people come every year to celebrate the flower communion.
To be reminded that all have value, that all of us have value, and all have a place in the beauty of the world.
To be reminded that all are welcome and all may receive from the communion of this church.
We come to be part of something greater than ourselves. Blessed be.
We are a freely gathered, open, make that lower, and welcoming faith community supported by your contributions. Each week, 1/3 of our offering is given away to a nonprofit organization whose mission aligns with our Unitarian Universalist principles. This month's Share the Plate recipient is Independent Seniors Network, a volunteer organization helping seniors to maintain active, social, safe, and independent lives in their own homes. You can find more information in your order of service. Donations can be made now as the basket is passed around, or through the donate button on our website, or if you're a member on Breeze. If giving through Breeze, please note if the donation is your pledge or a gift to our Share the Plate. If you are visiting us for the first time this morning, please know that your presence is your gift to us. At this time, our offering will be collected and gratefully received.
Bridging is the Unitarian Universalist tradition of acknowledging a young person's status as a new young adult, both in our faith and in the larger community. This is the time we celebrate the bridge they cross from adolescence to young adulthood, affirming their greater independence and the new paths they may take. And it is a time for loved ones, mentors, and the A2U2 community to share reflections and offer their support and encouragement to these new young adults.
How about now? Great. So it is the tradition at A2U2 Church to bestow not only our emotional and spiritual support to our bridgers, but to give gifts to our bridgers that remind you of this support. So bridgers, would you please come forward in front, sort of a little closer in because of the camera angle so our Zoom folks can see. And we're going to start with the knitting ministry. Peter? Do you want to say something?
All right. As you go forth into the next stage of your life, may these scarves be a reminder of the love and support of your A2U2 community. May it warm and embrace you in good times as well as in difficult ones. As you wrap your scarf around you, may you be cradled in hope, kept in joy, graced with peace, and surrounded by love. Blessed be.
The next gift we have for you are chalices handmade by our own beloved Dave Jewers. And finally, we have a new hymnal for each of you that has been inscribed by members of our congregation with notes of support and love and care. And folks out here in the congregation, if you didn't have a chance to write in them, find a bridger after the service and grab a pen. It's not too late. And now our instructions for the actual bridging. Let me switch mics. So at this time, Emily and the bridgers are going to walk to the back of the sanctuary. So follow Emily, and any folks in our RE program who would like to join the bridgers at the back of the sanctuary are welcome to head back there and find Emily. So now we have the fun of making a body bridge. I invite all of you who are in the sanctuary, Zoom folks, I'll have instructions for you in just a moment. All of you who are in the sanctuary, I'm going to invite you, if you're able to rise, and to turn inward toward the center aisle. Those who are at the aisle are going to reach your hands up and create a bridge. And all those folks behind you are also going to reach your hands up. If you have permission and want to touch the person's shoulder in front of you, you can do so, or you can just sort of put your hands forward. Beautiful. And those of you, yeah, come on, right down into the middle. And those of you who are on Zoom, please extend your hands forward toward your camera, your hands in a posture of blessing as you start to send blessings and joy and love toward our bridgers. And now, I invite our bridgers to, as quickly or slowly as you would like, come on through the bridge and feel the love. Beautiful. And then stay up front if you would. just for a second. Let's give them a round of applause. So Bridgers, I'm going to invite you to take this candle from me and to light your chalices with this candle from our chalice here. And now, any young adults in the room, please come on forward. Young adults in Unitarian Universalism means really between the ages of 18 and 35. So young adults, come on forward. Or young adult. Yeah, we got a couple. All right, come on forward and please extend your hands toward our Bridgers. It's the tradition in many congregations for Bridgers to be received with a word of welcome on the other side of the bridge by a young adult. You happen to have a minister that is also a young adult. So please receive these words of welcome. Xander, Lex, and Theo. In the eyes of this congregation, you are adults. And the process of emerging into adulthood is quite a journey. I'm still on it myself. This transition may bring with it a new apartment or dorm or relationship to home. You may find yourselves letting go of old relationships and embracing new ones. And in the process of searching and seeking for work or courses that bring meaning and purpose to your lives. My prayer for each of you is that you know there is a place for you in Unitarian Universalism. You have a congregation of souls who love you and who are rooting for you and who will be here for you when you need support. The other side of the bridge is challenging and windy and rough at times, and it's amazing, and you are ready. On behalf of the UU Young Adult community, welcome. High fives by you two. You can be seated. At this time, we'll rise in body or in spirit for our closing hymn, which is number 325, Love Makes a Bridge. We'll sing verses 1, 2, and 5. Dale will play it through once, and then please rise and join your voices in singing. I end our service today with a charge to the adults of this congregation and the adults in the lives of these blessed young people. Members of A2U2 Church, I charge you this morning with taking up the holy work of radical welcome and of doing your part to create a Unitarian Universalism that supports the particular needs of young adults and celebrates all of who they are, that rolls with transiency and different communication styles, that works to understand and learn from generational differences, that makes a space for them to be here fully, wholly, completely loved. That is your charge. May we take up that work together as a congregation. And now, as Dale plays our postlude and I extinguish our chalice, all are invited to come forward and take a flower, different from the flower you brought. Let us celebrate the beauty of this place and the beauty of one another. Our worship has ended and our service begins. Go in love.